Philadelphia clearance delivery T07201123 IFR to Los Angeles, ready to copy.
T07201123 is cleared to Los Angeles Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 left climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
APU.
Departure frequency is 119.75 squawk 5143.
APU.
T07201123 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.65 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Avail. APU. Slash. 2 1 APU. APU.
Philadelphia ground Spirit Wings 2164 heavy taxi to the gate. Spirit Wings 2164 heavy taxi to gate 105 via taxiway Alpha Golf cross runway tree 5 Golf Juliet. Taxiing to gate 105 using taxiway Alpha Golf cross runway tree 5 Golf Juliet Spirit Wings 2164 heavy.
Philadelphia ground T07201123 with Charlie ready to taxi IFR.
T07201123 taxi to and hold short of runway 27 left via taxiway Yankee cross runway 9er right Alpha 1 cross runway 27 left uniform Sierra Sierra tree. Contact tower on 118.5 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 27 left using taxiway Yankee cross runway 9er right Alpha 1 cross runway 27 left uniform Sierra Sierra tree T07201123. Philadelphia ground T07201123 requesting pushback.
Philadelphia ground T07201123 no pushback tug is available to answer your request.
Philadelphia ground T07201123 requesting pushback.
Philadelphia ground T07201123 no pushback tug is available to answer your request. Philadelphia ground, Blue Streak 5211 Heavy, requesting pushback. Philadelphia ground, Blue Streak 5211 Heavy, no pushback tug is available to answer your request. T072011 tree, hold position, caution, the Airbus A320N on the runway. T072011 tree, continue taxi. Philadelphia ground, Blue Streak 5211 Heavy, with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. Blue Streak 5211 Heavy, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 27 right via taxiway Echo 5 Echo Kilo, cross runway tree 5 Kilo Kilo Lima Kilo Hotel. Contact tower on 1 tree 5.1 when ready. Taxi 2 and hold short runway 27 right using taxiway Echo 5 Echo Kilo, cross runway tree 5 Kilo Kilo Lima Kilo Hotel, Blue Streak 5211 Heavy.
Philadelphia Tower T072011 tree at runway 27 left, ready for departure IFR to Los Angeles.
T072011 tree, altimeter 29.92 wind calm. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 left.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 left, T072011 tree.
T0720-112 tree, contact Philadelphia departure on 119.75. Good day.
119.75 T0720-112 tree. Philadelphia departure T0720-112 tree is at 1,700 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
T0720-112 tree, Philadelphia departure altimeter 29.92, continue. T0720-112 tree, traffic is 6 o'clock, 2 miles at 1,400 feet, Airbus A320N. Report them in sight.
T0720-112 tree, have the traffic.
Philadelphia departure Blue Streak 5211 Heavy is passing 2,200 feet, climbing 13,000 feet. Blue Streak 5211 Heavy, Philadelphia departure altimeter 29.92, continue. T0720-112 tree, climb and maintain flight level 220. Blue Streak 5211 Heavy, traffic is 10 o'clock, 2 miles at 6,100 feet, Airbus A320N. Report them in sight.
Climb and maintain flight level 220 T0720-112 tree.
Blue Streak 5211 Heavy, have the Airbus A320N in sight. T0720-112 tree, contact Washington Center on 132.525. Good day.
Going to 132.525 T0720-112 tree. Washington Center T0720-112 tree is passing 9,200 feet, climbing flight level 220.
T0720-112 tree, Washington Center altimeter 29.92, continue to Pensy. T0720-112 tree, contact Philadelphia departure on 119.75. Good day.
119.75 T0720-112 tree. Philadelphia departure T0720-112 tree is passing 9,600 feet, climbing flight level 220.
T0720-112 tree, Philadelphia departure altimeter 29.92, continue to Pensy.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
T0720-112 tree, contact Washington Center on 132.525. Good day.
Overspeed, overspeed, overspeed.
132.525 T0720-112 tree.
Overspeed.
Washington Center T0720-112 tree is passing 10,700 feet, climbing flight level 220.
Overspeed.
T0720-112 tree, Washington Center altimeter 29.92, continue to Pensy. United 2072 heavy traffic alert. 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 9,700 feet, Airbus A320N. Report them in sight. United 2072 heavy, contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. T0720-112 tree, contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day.
Going to 135.45 T0720-112 tree. New York Center T0720-112 tree is passing 17,500 feet, climbing flight level 220.
T0720-112 tree, New York Center, continue to Pensy. T072011 tree climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280 T072011 tree.
Generic 5 Kilo Alpha, contact Washington Center on 132.525. Good day. T072011 tree traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 260 Airbus A320N. Report them in sight.
T072011 tree, have the Airbus A320N in sight.
New York Center United 254 Heavy flight level 200. United 254 Heavy New York Center, continue to demo. New York Center Flexjet Tree 24 Heavy is at 12,000 feet climbing flight level 190. Lindbergh 4486, you are 1,100 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet altimeter 29.92. Flexjet Tree 24 Heavy New York Center altimeter 29.92, continue. One tree 2.525 generic 5 Kilo Alpha. New York Center Brickyard Tree 427 Heavy flight level 220. T072011 tree climb and maintain flight level 360. Brickyard Tree 427 Heavy New York Center, continue to demo.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 T072011 tree.
Brickyard Tree 427 Heavy, contact New York Center on 124.625. Good day. New York Center generic November 1,200 feet climbing flight level 190. Generic November 15 Kilo Alpha New York Center altimeter 29.92. Generic 5 Kilo Alpha, contact Washington Center on 132.525. Good day. .525 generic 5 Kilo Alpha. T072011 tree, contact New York Center on 132.5. Good day.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Going to 132.5 T072011 tree.
Overspeed.
New York Center T072011 tree is passing flight level 280, climbing flight level 360.
T072011 tree, New York Center, continue to flirt. T072011 tree, please expedite your climb flight level 360. 1320112 tree, contact New York Center on 132.2. Good day.
132.2 T07201112 tree. New York Center T07201112 tree is at flight level 295, climbing flight level tree 60.
T07201112 tree, New York Center, continue to flirt. Center United 254 Heavy is at 15,300 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. United 254 Heavy, New York Center altimeter 29.902, continue to LIRCH. New York Center Cessna November 9er 7148, 6,000 feet. Cessna November 9er 7148, New York Center altimeter 29.902, continue to Echo Mike India. T07201112 tree, climb and maintain flight level tree 80.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 80 T07201112 tree.
Center FlexJet Tree 24 Heavy is at flight level 255, climbing flight level tree 30. Airphones 50 Heavy, contact Washington Center on 134.15. Good day. FlexJet Tree 24 Heavy, New York Center, continue. One 134.15 Air France 50 Heavy. New York Center Lindbergh 44906 is passing 15,400 feet, climbing 16,000 feet. Commute Air 49er 42 Heavy, contact Washington Center on 134.15. Good day. Lindbergh 449er 6 New York Center altimeter 29.902, continue to hyper. 134.15 Commute Air 49er 42 Heavy. T07201112 tree, traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 90 Airbus A320N. Report them in sight.
Overspeed.
T072011 tree, have the traffic.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
New York Center Cessna November 429er Romeo Charlie is passing 14,800 feet, descending 8,000 feet.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Cessna November 429er Romeo Charlie New York Center altimeter 29er.9er to continue.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
T072011 tree, contact Cleveland Center on 121.2. Good day.
121.2 T072011 tree. Cleveland Center T072011 tree, flight level tree 80.
T072011 tree, Cleveland Center. Continue to Vince.
Cleveland Center T072011 tree, requesting vector to next waypoint.
T072011 tree, continue to Lee Joey turning and following heading 285, resume own navigation.
Continue to Lee Joey turning and following heading 285, resume own navigation T072011 tree.
T072011 tree, contact Cleveland Center on 124.4. Good day.
Going to 124.4 T072011 tree. Cleveland Center T072011 tree, flight level tree 80.
T072011 tree, Cleveland Center. Continue to Lee Joey.
Cleveland Center T072011 tree requesting vector to next waypoint.
T072011 tree, continue to Lee Joey turning and following heading 280, resume own navigation.
Continue to Lee Joey turning and following heading 280, resume own navigation T072011 tree.
Cleveland Center, Allegiant 110 tree, heavy flight level tree 40. Allegiant 110 tree, heavy Cleveland Center, continue. T072011 tree, contact Cleveland Center on 128.45. Good day.
128.45 T072011 tree. Cleveland Center T072011 tree, flight level tree 80.
T072011 tree, Cleveland Center, continue to Lee Joey.